Alright, welcome to my latest video. This is another Bitcoin video because there's just so many changes. Well, not changes, but updates. And yeah, so we'll get right into it. I want to say thank you for watching. Here we are with my little, this is moving because Dogecoin. When you have crypto, with them, crypto moves all the time. See, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. So that's why it's moving. But still trying to recover. But today was a pretty good day. Look at all this green. A lot of green. Alright. So just so you know, this is me, right? This is my little Robinhood account. Which, Robinhood has a promotion that you can get 3 free stocks. I don't know how long it lasts, but if you don't already have a Robinhood account, you might want to get one. And I'm sitting next to a window. You might just hear all kinds of noise with this, but I wanted to do this over the weekend and I just didn't have time. But before we get started, let's do the fair use. Alright, here we are. Fair use disclaimer. Copyright law section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act states that I can comment on things, copyrighted work, for criticism, comment, news reporting, and teaching, or research, right? So that is not an infringement on the copyright. And yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, disclaimer is done. So the latest thing that is new, well, at least for me, is Venmo. Investors can now purchase cryptocurrencies using Venmo. Venmo is an app. I don't use it. I have enough apps. But this opens Bitcoin up to 70 million users. So more than just Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. And I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but they're probably going to work on others. Right, on adding others as well, but for now, that is what they have. And you can hold it too, so it's like a wallet. So that if that's important to you, that's important to some people it's not. But yeah, so that's a new thing. See, April 21st. And what else? The big thing, China. And you know, who knows, next week they probably could say the same thing. Because I do know one thing, China has a digital money. Digital renminbi, digital yuan, who knows what they call it. But, and any government is only going to let other currencies compete with their currency for just a limited amount of time. And if it starts to be too competitive, guess what? China will probably say, nope, no more on the Bitcoin. But, and it just seems, a lot of this information like this and some others, it just seems they're trying to cut back ways for the regular people to make money, right? If you don't know, Bitcoin is down. Let's see, where is Bitcoin right now? Let's refresh. 53, but it had gotten down to like 43,000 just on words, right? Just on the rumor. There were rumors that Janet Yellen was going to have an 80% tax, 70% tax. Biden coming out with the capital gains tax, you know. But that's how it's easy to spook a newer investor or someone who's not, there's a word conviction, right? If you don't have conviction about something, then yes, things like that will move you. Okay, so, oops, I'm back on, I meant to be here. So yeah, so after a Bitcoin crackdown, China now calls it an investment alternative, which is a significant shift. But notice they're saying investment alternative and not currency, right? Because why? Because they don't want it competing with their digital yuan or digital renminbi, which is the currency. So you see, I thought that was interesting as well. But again, that will be, you know, I'm sure Bitcoin probably took a hit when China came out and said, oh, we're not going to allow people to use it. And then remember Turkey came out and said that India. So yeah. But so now they're doing a shift in tone. That's nice wording, right? Shift in tone. So that will take some of the stigma away. But like I said, they could just, just as easily have another shift in tone, right? But yeah, so that just happened. And what else? Robinhood plans to expand their crypto operations. Now this is back in March 19th. So they are trying to have a wallet capability, but they can't give an answer when. And that would just help. Right now you can buy Ethereum. And there's several others actually. I'm not even gonna, because I was looking for a stock and I put in the stock symbol, and that stock symbol just happens to also be a crypto symbol. And it came up and I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know, right? So, but the thing is, it's not a wallet. You're just trading like a derivative. And for me right now, like with Dogecoin, I don't really need to hold the coin. I just want to make some money, right? But anyway, so imagine when they do make the switch over. That is a whole, I don't know how many clients or customers, whatever they call us, that Robinhood has, but that again opens it up to a whole nother, however many millions. And it's not only about being open to, it's the accessibility, the utility, the ease. It's getting easier to use it, easier to buy it, and so that's a big thing as well. This is a pretty big thing. JP Morgan, JP Morgan has just dissed Bitcoin, and I want to say even as recent as last week, JP Morgan said something about Bitcoin or whatever. And then there's a publication put out, Consensus, I think. I can't even read my own writing. But JP Morgan said Bitcoin's probably gonna crash, right? To zero, I believe, even. If it wasn't him, it was some representative of his company. But Consensus said, well, that's funny that he would say that when they just helped raise $65 million for some other, something else that's connected to crypto. So, how can you say that? And so I think because of that, now they had to come out. But it even says here, ever since JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon first announced Bitcoin way back in 2017, right? Now they had a shift in tone, right? But yeah, so they're launching a Bitcoin fund for their rich clients, right? Private, another article says the private clients. So what does it say? Buy the dip on half its wealthy clients via, there it is, the Scandinavian ETN. I think this is what they helped raise the $65 million for, to put this together. Now I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was, because I just have some sketchy notes here. So let's see, what else? Okay, then I have some XRP notes, but I'm just gonna keep this tied to Bitcoin. Alright. So, there was something else in here. But in a sudden reversal, right? Shift in tone. Sudden reversal. So, who's to say they can't do another sudden reversal? But for right now, JP Morgan will soon launch its own actively managed Bitcoin fund, making JP Morgan the latest U.S. mega bank to embrace hawking crypto assets, right? Because remember, they were trying to make their own. They were trying to make a JP coin or something like that. And let's see, what else? And it's going to be through CoinDesk. So that will help both of them, right? But yeah. Okay. So what else? I'm trying to keep this short. The last thing I have is Schwab. So they had an article, Bitcoin, does it have a place in your portfolio? All the while, they're already working on, they're already have in the makes of being able to service their clients, right? So it's not there yet, but Charles Schwab and Company is a budding cryptocurrency convert and will enter the market in a big, disruptive way. Yeah, right. Superlative. That's a superlative. But that's another broker, right, that will be coming in. Oh, and I didn't even see this. Young UK investors prefer cryptocurrencies to stocks. Yeah. So see, there's just, I don't want to say every day, but every week there's more companies getting on board, more traditional, what do they call them? Legacy banking, legacy financial institutions getting on board. So yeah, it's definitely not for the faint of heart, because it can have a 17% swing in a day, and that's down or up. So you do have to watch it, get out when you want to, get back in. A lot of people were getting in when it was at 43 because they still have the belief that it's going to rise. So this, again, not financial advice. However, if you are going to get in, use dollar cost averaging. Say you have $300 you want to put in. At one time do $100, another time do another $100. That way you kind of balance out. You're not getting it at the very high, but you're not getting it at the very low also. So that's that's everything that I wanted to share. Again, look in the description box. You can get so many free stocks. Webull is offering free stocks, First Trade, and Robinhood, and all my links are in the box, and I would appreciate it. All right, so thanks for listening, and I kind of want to do a market wrap up in response to my Dogecoin video. If you watched that, there were some big hopes for Dogecoin last week, right? And nothing came through, which is another thing that's just jacked up. But I am glad there were some new millionaires made because of Dogecoin. So that was awesome. And it seems like every time we, what are we? Main Street, find something, a way to make money, Wall Street or the politicians or whoever, smack it down, right? But Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live May 8th. So there could be a pop in Dogecoin and Bitcoin there. And then I do think they had some plans, but if you don't know, there was an accident with a Tesla. People were using it incorrectly and 2 people died, which was sad. So that probably put a damper on any plans he may have had for last week. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Why don't you hit the thumbs up button, and maybe copy the share link. That would help me out. All right. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the journey.